All right, peeps. Sometimes road trips don't go as planned. I'm in the middle of, to me, the middle of nowhere. I'm in northern Ontario in an area called Terrace Bay. In Terrace Bay, my truck broke a CV axle joint. Now, you guys think I'm really cool and you think I know all sorts of stuff, but truth be told, my wife, she's the vehicle person. She's the one that told me what the problem was. I sent her pictures and I sent her audio tracks, what it sounded like, and she's told me what it is. So that's why I'm stuck here until the little mechanic in town can get the part and fix it for me. So I'm going to be staying at this super fancy place called the Red Dog Inn. And not only that, but you guys never even saw pictures. I'll put a picture up quickly. But I had to unload my entire truck and the giant crate that's behind it that's full of supplies and all the animals. This place has no pets allowed. So I sure hope for the next 2-3 days, as long as I'm here, that they don't go in my room. It's really, really a bad idea. So I'm going to show you guys what the room looks like. And a little grocery store. Everything I'm going to need is here to do. And I'm truly thankful that one of my best customers has a store here. So I'm about 2.5 hours, east of Thunder Bay, Ontario. And he has a store here. And it's literally right behind my little motel. All right, okay. Whoa, Biggs. We don't know anything about what you're talking about. And I understand that because I haven't done videos for a while. So I'm kind of green. I went on a road trip for work. Then I decided to drive the additional 4 hours on my dime to go and pick up some stuff at my dear friend, Mr. Grant Crossman with Port Credit Pets. He's had some animals he's held for me for a while that I've picked up at different things such as expos and people and stuff, and he's been so gracious as a friend to hold on to them for me. So by driving down there, I was also able to pick up all sorts of different supplies and things that we've needed for different builds. So that's what has transpired. And I'm on my way back. I was only there for 2 days, and then I'm on my way back for work. And there's a couple of accounts that I hadn't seen on the way down that I was going to see on the way back. And I got about 2 hours from Terrace Bay in an area where there's about 2.5 hours with no service whatsoever. And I could tell something was wrong. I could hear a noise. And I thought, better check this out. And I thought, let's take a peek. So I got underneath the car and I could see that it was been spewing grease and stuff all over the place. Took some pictures, sent them to my wife. She told me what the problem was. And I limped my way here to Terrace Bay. Well, I didn't tell my wife until I got here because, as I said, I had no service whatsoever. So now you guys are up to speed. So I've got all sorts of stuff, supplies. I look like a damn pet shop in my hotel room, motel room. Shanty, I don't know what you even want to call it, but hey, I'm happy I've got a place to stay. But there's no pets allowed here. No pets whatsoever. There's a big sign on the door, no pets allowed. So nobody tell these people whatsoever what's happened. I put the little please leave me alone sign on the door, but there's a door at the front and there's a door at the back. So hopefully nobody goes in my room.
Well, after getting everybody set up in the bathroom, I was able to run the hot water on the tub for a while, get some nice temperatures going, and thankfully I didn't have to take them up on this offer. But it gave me some chance to be able to explore the area. As we said, we were stranded for a few days. And Northern Ontario definitely delivers. This is Kekabeka Falls, just outside of Thunder Bay. It is absolutely stunning. Just the different views of it from the different areas is absolutely breathtaking. Such a powerful force of nature. And then this is the valley it spills into. You can see how it's eroded through the rocks over the hundreds of thousands of years. But just the beauty of the area is just incredible. Beautiful gorge just outside of Terrace Bay. Some of the different, can't really call it a beach, but the different types of rocks and stuff like that I was able to find for different builds along the way. Just absolutely stunning. So no matter where you are, always take the time and just enjoy the beauty, even of something as simple as moss and lichens in some of these rocks. And then we found this guy, this beautiful common snapper. And that brings us to the real point of this video. This young girl here. This is Shelley. And Shelley was a rescue, and she is a sulcata tortoise, an African spur-thighed tortoise. And we still had several days to go. We still had customers to visit, and Shelley came along every step of the way, and everybody was fascinated by her.
Now, we've been on the road for a few days, so no matter what, you have to have a bath. Yeah, you stink. No, you don't stink. You're a good girl, right? Yeah, I don't stink. I'm gonna have a bath. Hotel won't mind.
Where are you going? Oh, I know what you're doing. You want to look at the fire escape plan. Right, you want to know your route. Okay, so it's right there. Okay, we're good. But we don't have to go right now. We're good for a bit. We'll stay here tonight. It's good to be prepared. I agree. Well, we finally made it home, and here is Shelley enjoying her new compound, her outdoor enclosure. We still had a few days where the weather was okay, gave me time to be able to go and get the indoor enclosure for her all set up and finalized. But she's out here, look at the amount of grass, she's just absolutely in heaven. You guys would have seen this compound and the details of this compound that we built, this outdoor enclosure, in a previous video. And after such a long journey exploring, well, she needed a nice long drink. She does this nice snorkeling action. You can see the bubbles. Coming from Africa, in the desert environment, they don't have access to a lot of water, but we should still provide them, being responsible reptile keepers. So I took this little kiddie's pool for $10, and I cut a side down a little bit so she could go and access the water. And she took some nice, long, deep drinks. And we are so happy to have Shelley here with us. Shelley now has a friend, but we'll introduce her in a future video. She absolutely loves different types of cactus and different types of vegetables and greens. Here she is eating a piece of aloe. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the adventure for us to bring Shelley home to Realm Natura. And until next time, my friends, take care.